Hello Manchester United fans. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's stance on sacking Ruben Amorim after brutal Man United admission. Manchester United's dire form in the Premier League has continued despite some promising outings on the way to the Europa League final this season under Ruben Amorim's guidance. Ruben Amorim cast doubt over his position following Manchester United's latest Premier League defeat. The Red Devils' boss has failed to turn around the club's fortunes domestically, with the club sitting 16th in the division. Only Europa League finalists Tottenham separate United from the bottom three clubs in the table, as Amorim was once again left to reflect on his difficulties, as his team recorded their most extensive winless streak in the division. And following the goalless draw, it was the Portuguese coach who looked to shoulder the responsibility. He said, "It's not the players' fault. It's my fault. I'm responsible. If we cannot change that really fast, we should give our place to different persons." Despite that, it would appear United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has a degree of sympathy for Amorim's position. It does not seem like it is his Europa League exploits keeping him in a job alone. Ratcliffe spoke earlier this season about the circumstances Amorim has had to work in, and with the side's form no better than, suggested the head coach was doing a good job. Despite that, it would appear United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has a degree of sympathy for Amorim's position. It does not seem like it is his Europa League exploits keeping him in a job alone. Ratcliffe spoke earlier this season about the circumstances Amorim has had to work in, and with the side's form no better than, suggested the head coach was doing a good job. I think he's done a great job in the circumstances. Frankly, with the squad that he's had available, the fact he came in mid-season, he explained in March. Everybody expects miracles overnight. It's not the way, not real life in my view. I mean, you saw the performance yesterday against Arsenal. It was, I thought, a really impressive performance. They could not have worked harder. They couldn't have been more committed. And if you looked at the names on the bench, there weren't many you recognized, were there? Half the squad's missing for Ruben. If you look at the top 8 players in terms of salaries in Manchester United, 50% of those are not available to Ruben. You've got Mason Mount. You've got Luke Shaw. Marcus Rashford is gone. And Jadon Sancho on loan at Chelsea. And he's got a bunch of other injuries, as you know, so I think he's done a fantastic job. Nevertheless, Amorim is not content and knows he must improve his side's Premier League outings. The 40-year-old expressed his discontent on Sunday. Amorim added, "I feel how a manager of Manchester United is supposed to feel in that position, embarrassed. It's hard to accept. We need to be more aggressive, and we need to feel that it is the end of." Marcus Rashford sends message to Lamine Yamal amid reports Manchester United star wants to join Barcelona. Barcelona secured a 4-3 victory over their arch-rivals Real Madrid yesterday to edge closer to the La Liga title, and one Manchester United star was watching, taking to social media platform Instagram to react after the game. Lamine Yamal scored a goal, as his side came from 2-0 down to pick up all 3 points, and Red Devils Academy graduate Marcus Rashford was impressed, sending a two-word message to the teenage sensation amid reports he wants to join the La Liga club this summer. The Man United attacker is currently on loan with Aston Villa, but has been unable to feature for them in recent weeks due to an injury. Rashford is not expected to return to the Old Trafford club next season and is said to be orchestrating a potential summer move to Barca, and it appears he is starting to make friends with some of their players as he eyes a deal. The 27-year-old is willing to accept a pay cut just to join the soon-to-be La Liga champions, and has teamed up with agent Pini Zahavi to secure a move. Around €35 million could be enough to get a deal done, as Man United are desperate to sell the English forward after he fell out of favor with head coach Ruben Amorim. His sale will represent pure profit in financial fair play terms, and help the Red Devils stay within the confines of the profit and sustainability rules as they look to make key recruitment this summer. Rashford earns £300,000 per week, and Man United have been paying part of it since he moved to Villa in January, and getting his huge wages off their bill will relieve the Old Trafford club. He could get his dream move to Barca if manager Hansi Flick is convinced he has what it takes to improve his attack, and his childhood club will not hesitate to sanction a permanent sale once any of his suitors meet their demands. Man United confident of landing Arsenal target. 23G/a star could prefer Old Trafford move. Manchester United are reportedly confident of signing Matheus Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers at the end of the season. As per Give Me Sport, Manchester United are ramping up their efforts to improve the squad this summer. They are looking Brazilian despite interest from Arsenal. The 25-year-old has been outstanding for Wolves, and it is no surprise that top clubs are keen on him. He has proven himself to be a reliable performer in the Premier League. He is capable of operating in multiple attacking roles, and he could prove to be the ideal acquisition for both clubs. Manchester United need a quality attacker like him, especially with the way Joshua Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund have performed this season. Manchester United have looked toothless in the attack at times. Cunha has 17 goals and 6 assists this season. The Brazilian could be tempted to join them. It would be a huge step up in his career, and he would get to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world. Arsenal could use Matheus Cunha. On the other hand, Arsenal need attacking reinforcements as well. Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz have not been able to score goals consistently, and Arsenal needs someone who can lead the line for them. Cunha could form a solid partnership with Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli in the attack. Arsenal have been pushing for the league title and the Champions League. They could be an attractive destination for the player. They could provide him with a platform to fight for major trophies as well. It remains to be seen whether the player decides to join Manchester United instead. The Red Devils have held positive talks with the player's representatives, and they are confident of getting the deal done. Meanwhile, the report from GMS claims that Cunha is keen on joining Manchester United, and he could prioritize a move to Old Trafford over other options. Sky Sports, Man United make approach for exceptional striker, he wants to join. Fiorentina striker Moise Kean would be open to a Premier League return this summer amid growing interest from Manchester United, Sky Switzerland journalist Sasha Tavalieri has revealed. The Italian forward has no shortage of suitors in England following an impressive season in Serie A, and would reportedly be open to joining a club competing in the Champions League, provided his financial demands are met. Man United are believed to have approached Keane's representatives in recent weeks to gauge the 25-year-old's interest in a potential summer move. Keane has a release clause of €50 million, £42 million, which becomes active on July 1st, and Fiorentina are unlikely to entertain negotiations for a lower fee. Keane wants Premier League return after disappointing spell with Everton. According to Tavalieri, several English clubs have approached Keane's representatives in recent weeks, including United, who have identified the Italian as a potential alternative to Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal are currently leading the race to sign the Sporting Lisbon striker, which has prompted United to consider other targets, including Keane amid his career-best season at Fiorentina. The exceptional striker with blistering pace has impressed in Serie A this term, scoring 17 goals and providing 3 assists in 30 appearances. He ranks second among the league's top scorers, behind only Atlanta's Matteo Retegui, who has netted 24 goals in 33 games. Man United are anticipating a busy first summer under Ruben Amorim, and are expected to sign a new striker after a disappointing domestic campaign. The Red Devils are heading for their worst Premier League finish ever, as they sit 16th in the table with 2 games remaining.